Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if this is your first time, hi, how are you? I hope that you're doing well. So, as we continue to talk about these relationships that we're having amongst ourselves, we're having these relationships, and so our divine partners are going to come through. And our divine partners are not only are they going to come through, but they're going to show us what it is that we need to ask for. And a lot of times, sometimes we're not going to know. Sometimes you're just not going to know. But you'll have an understanding for the most part. And when we have this understanding, we become a little more enlightened for that day. So we call into the holy angels, the Holy Spirit, and we ask for guidance throughout the day. Not only do we ask for the guidance, we ask for the humbleness, the humility that keeps us working things out based on what is progressing. Because at the end of the day, everything is always progressing. It's progressing for the greater good. Because we are united as one. Not only are we united as one, but we think cleverly and forwardly. And I know that may sound sometimes like, oh, that's kind of mischief, but no, it's not. You are the divine. So now you're having this divine relationship with a knowing, so you keep on escalating is, what is it that I need to know so that I can continue to prosper on my whatever this divination tools that you are seeking or trying to understand. And the best thing to do is to talk to God about it. And when we continue to put that faith out into the world, we also realize that there are other divine counterparts that are helping us come into this field of energy that's like you're not only you healed from it already, you are healed from it, but at the same time you're coming up with new plans. And I heard the divine talk about ascension. And so we want to ask our divine counterparts on this. So, like, is this like, not only is this the heart chakra, but it could be felt through the sacral chakra. And so then we understand maybe this is a crystal that you can be working with at this time. This could be a crystal. Okay, so let's pull a Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle card. So we're going to shuffle the cards. Thank you, Spirit. Because I feel like as we're continuing to find what matters, we begin to tune into the guidance that has helped us realize the healing of our soul's journey and brings in more confidence. So not only is there self-understanding, but there's self-awareness throughout the day. So you'll get like these little tiny synchronicities and epiphanies that help you realize that the guides are close by, helping you work out any other ideas that you need to bring to the table for this to unfold privately. Thank you, Spirit. Does that make sense for you? So something is unfolding privately for you, and at the same time, not only are you giving yourself the ease and the grace to come forward with this. This could be a work relationship. This could be, is this a I don't want to say like a spiritual relationship, but this is a relationship where you're just realizing that the Christ consciousness is here. So we're reaching in, turning in to the divine feminine and the divine masculine are uniting. So you could be feeling that. Okay, you could be feeling that. So that's why we're going to pull a crystal, because I feel like a lot of you are really understanding your crystal wisdom healing, but at the same time you're feeling like there's this new shift in energy. So you could be feeling it. You could be feeling this. So you may want to check your third house in your natal chart. You could check this third house. So we have lavender aragonite, number 37. Aragonite. Lavender aragonite, number 37. So let's see what this is. What is this relationship that we need to know about 37 lavender aragonite? Well, these are multi-dimensional variations, integration. The dimensions of above and below stretch from the highest to the densest. Integration crystals combine earthy and higher vibration, bridging the frequencies of Earth with the cosmic dimensions to integrate dualities, infuse higher consciousness, and ensure well-being on every level. So that is the integration of these multi-dimensional variations. So it's about integration. So you're feeling the integration right now. Not only are you feeling the integration, but you're actually feeling these frequencies. And when you're feeling these frequencies, you're understanding you have a higher access to these higher dimensional realms. And so we call upon these dimensional realms to ask them what is it that we need to know during these times so that we can move forward with well-being on every level. So as we take into consideration, we bridge with these crystals, bring the wisdom of the divine down to earth, but also manifest wisdom in whichever dimension is appropriate. They help to raise your awareness, access higher dimensional consciousness, and ground that into the earth. So we're grounding that energy into there. So it could feel like a crystal grid. Are you working with a crystal grid? So what is this crystal grid informing you? Like what is it that, what else is it that you need to work on? So we have lavender aragonite here. Environmental healing. Lavender aragonite heals your personal environment and Earth's meridian grid and raises the vibration of the planet. Self-understanding. Become comfortable in your own body and environment. You incarnated to be a guardian for the planet. You are a vehicle for purifying and healing the earth, reminding others that it is a sacred, living being to be treated with respect. Pay attention to where you live within yourself. So this is all about yourself, okay? So whatever it is that you have been integrating, it's the wholeness that is within yourself. So these are your personal frequencies, your personal vibrations that are reminding others that this is sacred. This is living being to be treated with respect. Pay attention to where you live within yourself. Do your inner housekeeping and nurture yourself. So this is a time to really go forward, nurture yourself. The divination here has become a vehicle for the healing of the environment by opening yourself to higher vibrational energies. Do not participate in anything that deposits the planet or diminishes its resources. Work with your power animal and nourish your inner being. So who is your power animal here? And nourish your inner being. Take no risk and avoid excesses. The healing insight. If your environment is unhealthy and disharmonious, it cannot support well-being. Transform it and well-being returns. So the frequency is high here. The chakra aligns Earth Star, Base, the third eye, Soul Star, and Stellar Gateway. Timing is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. The soul path, healing the environment. So you could be called for action right now. Not only are you being called for action right now, but this is where you can invite in your stones that help you elevate that energy. So you're basically casting out what no longer serves within thyself, because you have a true knowledge and a true understanding of what it needs to take place as necessary for your soul to continue with this wellness. So you could be a light worker that is working on other dimensional realms right now. And when you're working on these other dimensional realms, you're also being reunited with the energy that helped you, assisted you. So this is where you really want to call into your guides, spend some time in this environment, and just channel in the energy the best way you can. Okay, so lavender aragonite. Call in this energy the best way you can. Thank you, lavender. So we're going to go ahead and finish our relationship message with the Ancient Stones by Rebecca Campbell. Wisdom Keeper, a new perspective, study, and learning. So this is a new perspective where you're studying and learning. You are part of the wisdom. You are the keeper of the wisdom. You are the wisdom keeper. A new perspective, study and learning. The oldest known whole rocks on Earth found in Canada date back around 4.3 billion years. A length of time that's impossible to comprehend. For comparison, the first humans emerged around 2 million years ago in Africa, a mere blink of an eye in the lifetime of our planet's most ancient stones. The stones are wisdom keepers, powerful teachers, healers, and guardians. They preserve, hold, and tell our stories infused with the wisdom of the cycles. Our ancient stones show us the grace and gift of surrender. In their presence, we're invited to take a different perspective, to shift into humble unknowingness as we wonder, how many people like us have they seen come and go? How many civilizations have they stood witness to? The Wisdom Keeper card holds ancient knowledge and stories. Many of us have been severed from our ancestral wisdom teachings, but what if it's possible to reconnect with this wisdom through stones that hold the memories? The card invites us to reconnect with some of our form of study and learning. It may be in the traditional sense, or it could be something more mystical and direct. The soul inquiry is, what are you fascinated by or in awe of? How are you being called to be a student of life? How are you being called to be a student of life? Generous on every occasion. So you're holding in this energy, and so now you have some type of calling. You have some type of calling. And so you're just being reminded as you take time to be persistent. Not only are you being persistent, but you're also recognizing the true inner value of not only this high frequency energy, but you hold it dearly inside the heart chakra. So it could be you need to travel more. You need to travel more. And when you travel more, you're going to be in awe of the relationships that you are paying attention to. So when you go on these trips, there's something that is reuniting you and calling you to keep being persistent in what you're doing. That's beautiful. That is very beautiful. So not only are you working with this energy, as you're becoming a little bit more grounded each and every day keeps getting better. And so you realize that this may take a little bit of time to reach those other goals that you're having. So take your time. What, do you feel a rush? So it could be feel like you're deepening your relationship here because you do have questions. You want to know a little bit more what this consistent energy is going to feel like. But it's like, why don't you just go with the flow? You know? You're the wisdom keeper here. So as a wisdom keeper, you take time to understand your intuition. You take time to understand the invitation that source is aligning with you right now. And so when you take time with that, you begin to recognize the energy that is integrated with you already. And so these are your relationships. And the angels remind us that all relationships are assignments. All relationships are assignments. So now all we can do is gather the information and help spread the good news, because that's what you're being called for. You're being called for action. So this could be more of your being present with yourself. Being present with yourself, knowing that your ancestors are here helping you move through these times. And so the mystery is there, and you're answering the call, and you have this opportunity that you get to work with. And it's like, yeah, you feel involved. You feel involved some kind of way. So that's the wisdom keeper. There's a new perspective here, and the tarot card is the Lovers. So you could think as this Lovers card to be your ancestors. A higher knowing, a higher calling, but at the same time, it's the frequency of this earth energy. The frequency of this earth energy that allows you to feel a little bit more understanding and patient. Understanding and patient. The raven surrendered. I'm going to hold this card up. The raven surrendered to the soft pull of sleep as the borders of reality blurred. A dream took form. The protagonist of this nocturnal drama was a solitary crow, perched on the rim of a bird bath, a shimmering oasis in a bustling cityscape. The crow had a peculiar habits, including a fondness for cleanliness that extended to its prey. With meticulous care, it doused its food in the bird bath. Just as the crow was about to indulge its food in the bird bath, its carefully cleansed catch, a second crow fluttered onto the scene. It was a stranger, its eyes reflecting curiosity rather than hostility. It observed the loner with intrigue, its gaze shifting from the crow to the food and back again. The solitary crow at first contemplated shooing away this intruder. This was its bounty, won through careful planning and swift execution. But as it looked at the newcomer, it couldn't ignore the pang in its heart. The solitary crow realized the fellow crow wasn't driven by the desire to steal, but by the loneliness and the longing for companionship. Love and union. The lovers represent romantic partnerships, deep affection, and a connection between two people. It's often a positive sign if you seek love or want to deepen an existing relationship. Harmony and balance. The lovers may also symbolize harmony and balance with a relationship. It suggests a deep mutual connection. Understanding and equal partnership. Choices and duality. The lovers may also appear if a choice or decision needs to be made. This choice usually involves matters of the heart, but can also represent any situation where you must weigh different opinions that align with your inner values. Values and alignment and compatibility. You may need to consider if your values are in alignment with another. It encourages you to reflect on your personal beliefs and values and see if they align with your partner's or your choices. The commitment here. The lovers represent a deep commitment, indicating a new level of responsibility in a relationship, such as engagement or marriage. So there could be some engagement here. Okay? So if you're single, what does this engagement look like? So it could be, as a single person these days, you may feel like all you want to do is talk about the goodness of the world. And you'll do whatever it takes for you to provide that element of love, because you are harboring this. As a single person, this could be your relationship. As a married person, your engagement comes new each day. You realize that in your relationship there's full of purpose. There may be full of demands, purpose, desire, creativity, love, engagement, even in a marriage. We have to give and surrender to one another fruitfully, abundantly, filled with the prosperity, but at the same time, it's also an understanding to engage in a unique love language. So, as a personal message with us lovers, there could also be some type of engagement with sisters and brothers, mothers and fathers, neighbors, community, something that you have invested well in. Not only have you invested well in this energy, it's becoming quite fruitful, and you're also understanding the engagement that you have is of a personal choice, and this is where your guidance is going to help you recover whatever means it is necessary to help your journey become a little bit more magnified here. And so this is where you want to pay attention to your dreams. You want to pay attention to those conversations that you're having. Bring all of those conversations to source. Recognizing that your calling is just about discovering sometimes. And sometimes a knowing of what you have discovered is just appreciating that. And so you may find that maybe your engagement here is of a lover. Thinking more for yourself, thinking about the clarity that's going to help somebody else, sharing with somebody else. Yeah, definitely some healing here. You know, I'm feeling like definitely tap into your animal spirit, call into your animal spirit and see what type of choices are here for you to help unveil that frequency, help unveil that love, that energy that is keeping you a little restless sometimes, because sometimes it can feel a little restless, right? And you might want to journal about, like, how is this keeping me restless? Why am I feeling restless? It's something that you're holding on dear to. Whew, wow. This is an opportunity not only for you to keep doing what you're doing the alignment, you're doing the self-care work, you're re-energizing, you're doing that lavender aragonite. You're feeling the shift. There's movement for you to take time out of your day to ask for that guidance. And so you may be feeling this right now. You could be feeling this right now. So this is a really good time to just keep pursuing what makes you feel good. Keep pursuing what that joy feels like. So this is your relationship in the present moment. Just remember, your love is perfect. Your love is perfect enough. Did you plant anything new? Did you plant anything new? So while you are planting new seeds, you're also being reminded to revisit what you're planting new. Take some time to meditate there. Take some time to pray there. Take some time to be still. But at the end of the day, take some time to just appreciate what you're planting. Okay? So I feel that is a relationship message that we needed to know. And this was in the third position. So when we think about the third position, we also think about the assignments that we carry deep inside of our heart chakra, deep inside of our soul, that allows us to move forward and create new opportunities. So this could be, again, just reminding you to plant something new, start a new career, start a new, do something new. So as we're reminded, we're like, we hold, in a way, we're kind of like a, how do you call it? Like a tape recorder. And a tape recorder has a message, so you click play and you listen to the message. But this time, you are re-recording over that message. And you're giving it to the divine and you're saying, okay, this is what we need to talk about. This is what we want to do. This is the energy that I'm feeling. It feels brand new. So not only are you the wisdom keeper, but it's like the gatekeeper too. So just pay attention to that energy that keeps you feeling like, okay, you could be feeling like you're not getting enough sleep. And there could be a lot of factors involved, but just remember, just keep drinking enough clear fluids, keep drinking enough water. Keep loving the things that you like to generate, because this is your joy. Okay? So there you go. Thank you so much for visiting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you coming on tonight and visiting, listening to the message. I appreciate you all. And until we talk again, have a beautiful, blessed evening. Take care. Bye-bye.